So we are just a couple of days now until we find out the official reveal for the PlayStation Plus games for November. Now, it's a bit of a weird, crazy month, to be fair, because the PlayStation Collection's being released this month as well, which is only on PS5. So obviously everyone's hyped for next-gen consoles, plus kind of forgetting that PS4 games are still going to be kind of going free on PlayStation Plus, which then are going to be playable on PlayStation 5, and everyone's head's kind of everywhere, and it's going to be really weird because we're going to have so many new games to play for November. It is just absolutely crazy. But either way, we've still got a ton of stuff to talk about. So yeah, but before we get into it, the usual. There's 5 days left of Instant Gaming's giveaway. Now, if you've never entered this before, Instant Gaming's my sponsor for the channel. If you go in the description, you'll see a link through to the channel. You'll also see a link next to the word giveaway. When you press that, you'll see a countdown timer. And all you have to do to enter is think of something that you want off the website. So you could go for PSN credit, you could go for a PlayStation Plus membership, or you could go for a brand new pre-release game. Completely up to you. Press participate, and once the timer ends, the winner will be announced. Definitely worth having a look on their site as well. They've always got tons and tons of deals on there. Now, this week was another week where we actually got to do the drop. There's a few new games out this week, but the one that's kind of stood out the most that I'm most intrigued by is based on a TV show, which is a little bit worrying, and it's Cobra Kai. Normally, I don't ever want to play a game based off a TV show for one simple reason: usually they're terribly made, and I'm hoping this one is a little bit different. I like my fighting games, I do usually stick to what I know, but it intrigues me just because of how much I love the Karate Kid movies growing up and of how much I've loved the TV series Cobra Kai. So I am interested to see how the game plays. That's due out this week, and I am curious to see what it's like. The main thing that you guys watch for, though, the rumours. The rumour is for a game called Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Now, I have not played any of the Middle-earth games, so gameplay-wise, I have no idea personally how well they play. But the only thing that I can say is it is based off Lord of the Rings, and the one thing that I've read about this one is to kind of understand stuff, you're supposed to have watched all of the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit movies to kind of understand the game story. And personally, I haven't. I was never a Lord of the Rings fan. I was always more of a Harry Potter dude. Lord of the Rings never did it for me. Granted, The Hobbit looked cooler, but still not watched any of them either. So if this goes on, I am going to be hella confused, even though it looks like it could be a fun game to play. I guess if I jumped into it and I enjoyed it, I'd end up probably having to go back and start watching the movies at some point, which is going to be so annoying. But at the same time, at the moment, everyone's stuck in lockdown and stuff, so everyone's looking for something new to do anyway. Maybe watching the Lord of the Rings movies could be what I have to do. More free stuff for you guys. Everyone loves to get something for free, and not just on PlayStation Plus. Now, this is one where you don't need to pay anything to get it, and it's through Twitch. Now, if you've got an Amazon Prime membership, you can link it up to your Twitch to get a load of free stuff every month, and it's great. Free games, everything. If you spot something on there that you want for free but you don't have a membership, you can still get it simply by using the link in the description to get yourself the Twitch Prime free trial. Get as much free stuff as you can, and then, yeah, don't redeem it. There's stuff for, like, PC games, there's stuff for PlayStation games and other consoles as well, where it's just, like, add-ons and stuff. And the one that kind of stood out that I wanted to mention is for a game called Hyperscape. Now, Hyperscape is a BR game. It's quite cool, it's a little bit different. It's made by Ubisoft. The gameplay for it is different than other BRs. It's kind of zones rather than like the circle moving in, which makes it a bit different and a little bit weird and a little bit quirky. But at the same time, it is still okay to play. It does kind of get lost in the crowd personally. I think there's other BR games out there that are better. And when it comes to this sort of stuff, you tend to find a lot of people stick with what the mates are playing. But the free stuff that you can get in Hyperscape, you can get a champion skin, a melee skin, an emblem, a logo mote, silence mote, an emo, and a load of rare weapon designs. Sounds pretty cool for free. Definitely check it out. These are only on there available for free for like the next few weeks or so, and then stuff swaps out. It constantly swaps for new stuff every single month, so make sure you have a look so you don't miss out on them. It's almost Halloween, and I've been playing a spooky game, and I've been loving it. I mentioned this game last week, so it's nothing new. I've still been playing Phasmophobia. I'm absolutely loving it, just because I like all the Ghost Hunters TV shows and stuff, where literally they're in abandoned buildings or places that are meant to be haunted, going around with their little EMF meters and like the night vision cameras, just looking for stuff, any sign of like a haunting. And that's what this game is. You walk in a house or a school or an asylum, and you're looking for if it's haunted. So you're looking for a room that's in like negative temperatures, and then trying to find all the other evidence of a haunting to figure out what it is that's haunting the place. And that's pretty much it. It's so addictive to play with your friends, even though you can play it solo, but it gets a little bit too creepy. That's what I've been playing this week. I've also kind of been streaming it over on Twitch. I streamed it a couple of days. So if you are interested in seeing more from me that's not just like the game news and stuff, make sure you check out Twitch. You'll see a link pop up. Any new followers would be absolutely amazing. We're at almost 700 now, and that is crazy considering we don't stream daily. We tend to just do it every now and again. But yeah, cheers. Shout out time though. Massive shout out to Impulsive Great Zedo. Hope I said your name right. Cool video, man. Keep up the good work. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate it. Closing up time though. Predictions. The two games that I'm going to go for. Two completely different games. Two random, not indie games as such, but stuff that's not massive, but I think it's definitely worth a play anyway, and it's stuff that you can play with your friends, just messing around on. And the first one is a game called Golf with Your Friends. Now, if you like mini golf, you'll like this anyway. If you like crazy stuff, you'll like this as well. And it's just so random and weird. It's not just like the usual little mini courses where it's in a weird shape and you have to go through the windmill. This one, there's one in like space where you're getting sucked up and dragged around, and there's a haunted place, and yeah, there's just kind of a load in it, but it's so stressful to play that it's quite fun to play as well. It's one where you kind of get to spectate everyone rather than taking turns. Everyone's kind of taking the turn at the same time, so you can see where everyone's going wrong and the mistakes that everyone's making. And then when you get it in the hole, you kind of watch everyone else just mess up, and it's loads and loads of fun. This is a pretty cheap game anyway, so if you are interested in it, and it's kind of just a prediction that I'm going for because I think it'd make a great PlayStation Plus game. But if it's one that you're interested in checking out anyway, it's only like 16 quid on the store, and it does go on sale quite a lot. And the final one that I'm going to go for, Totally Reliable Delivery Service. This game is just stupid. The aim of the game is like ragdoll kind of physics. You have to deliver parcels. I played this game quite a few times with my little boy, and we haven't even attempted once to deliver a parcel. We spend our time literally just flying around, going playing the equivalent of Rocket League, because there's an arena where you can play like football in a flying car, which is kind of weird. There's just so much stuff to do in this to mess around with that it kind of takes away what you're actually supposed to do. You can go and grab a giant fish and slap the other guy that you're playing with right across the face. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. It's just one of them games that if you just want to mess around without any objective, you can do. Even though you are supposed to on this, but you don't have to. Again though, this is just a prediction, and if it is something you're interested in, it's like a tenner on the store as well. They're the two games that I'm going to go for in my predictions though. Now, when the release does happen for both the PlayStation Plus collection and the next set of PlayStation Plus games, if you guys are after new people to play with, make sure you jump in the Discord. There's a link down in the description for it, and you'll see it pop up on screen as well. Now, it's not just PlayStation Plus stuff. We've been doing like party plays, literally Phasmophobia. A lot of people in the Discord have got like an okay-ish like laptop or PC that they wouldn't necessarily use for gaming, and they've been able to play the games that we've been playing on there in the party play. We've done like Among Us, we've done loads of stuff, and it's tons of fun just to jump in a party chat and have a laugh with you guys and just play something stupid. Sometimes we'll record it, sometimes we stream it, sometimes it's just literally messing around. But that is pretty much it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it useful. If you have, a like would be awesome. When the reveal happens tomorrow, you guys will be the first to know, so make sure you get your notifications turned on so you don't miss out on that one as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.